What's up? Sorry, I already hit go live. You went over there. But what up? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. We're those meddling mediums. I almost said I'm M. That's the kind of day I'm having so far. I'm Riker. This is M. We're playing Hades today.
Yep, it said you minimized the game, so I don't know if I can hear it.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Guten Tag. Hello.
So, we're playing Hades today, and if you don't know, Hades is a deity. So,
Yeah.
we're psychic mediums, and we thought this game would be fitting because while we play, we can talk about deities and stuff like that. Like, we can talk to the deities, ask them how they like Hades as a game,
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah, it's a good time.
We also do have an announcement. If you guys follow us over at HADES Spoken Mirrors, we just launched Patreon over there. So if you guys are interested in the mediumship side of what we do a lot of that sort of thing there. We have like mediumship circle where you can practice readings. We do live streams where we do readings for you guys. There's a lot of other exclusive content. You get a lot of behind the scenes. We have started doing like recipes where it's guided by spirit. So we've been sharing recipes over there. So if you guys are interested in Patreon, we have pinned it at the top of chat, but we just launched that yesterday and it is diamond themed. So it is coming over to the dark side.
Yeah.
So I finally made it to a free reading day, right? I'm sorry, we are probably not doing readings today because not okay.
Yeah,
Tuesday.
Yeah, so this stream is probably going to be a lot more of like a chill day. It's probably not going to be too long of a stream. I'm feeling actually kind of sick today. My stomach isn't doing great. Chronic illness, flare-ups and shit. We were up super early. We didn't get a lot of sleep, so we're not doing that great. So this is going to be a chill stream where we just talk and chill, so no readings today.
So we're going to start playing Hades.
I see that the audio is going in and out.
Is the audio weird for you guys?
I don't know. It's similar settings to before.
No. Hades is so fun.
I moved the mic, so that might help.
Yeah. It might have been because I was talking away from the in part of the mic part. Yes, it is. Audio is weird.
Audio's
fine.
Yeah, so you might hear like fans in the background. That might be what you hear like cutting in and out because you only hear it when we talk. Because of my computer and we have a heater going on because it's cold.
Yeah, I'm not here for the uncomfortability of being in a basement.
Yeah, the wave sounds are just because there's fans on. Sorry.
No, turn it down. That's not how you do that. This one. There, now it's on low.
Yeah, I mean, my PC is still right here, so it still is that. And also you can still hear sometimes when like air conditioning or whatever is on.
Yeah, we got a noisy basement.
Yeah, there's a lot of noises. I can't suppress all of them, I'm sorry. But we're gonna play, I'm gonna start a new save for this. Because, hold on, I need to turn up the sounds.
Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Have either of you been able to beat the game?
Father.
Emma's never played the game. I haven't like 100%
This place.
completed the game, but I have like gotten to like end game. I just wasn't able to finish it. Life got in the way.
They say that they love the voiceover. The narrator's voice. Spooky, love it already. Yeah, the art style of the game is like very cool. So is this Hades? son?
Yes, this is Hades' son. This is Zagreus.
Does Hades' son actually, like, exist?
He does exist in mythology, yes.
Great.
Can you talk to him? I've never actually tried to talk to him.
Well, is this true?
Yes.
He's a bit
There she is.
dark.
Yeah. Oh, this is the first one. You ready?
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us
Athena.
upon Olympus do our part, beginning here
Interesting.
with me.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I don't know. I love her design.
She's an owl.
So yeah, you get different boons with the different gods to like upgrade like different parts of your combat. So divine strike, your attack is stronger, can deflect, or cast, can deflect. I usually like doing my dash can deflect. Sorry, I also have knowledge of the game and builds, so. But yeah, the whole premise is we're trying to escape the underworld. Which gets revealed more in the story, but
Why is he trying to escape the underworld? Not with Hades. Oh, now we gotta find out what kind of style Riker's defaults do.
You had it
Fighting style.
I like melee mostly. The bow is nice. I have opinions about the other weapons. Hate the gauntlets. I know the sword's my favorite. Just because it's nice. But I don't know, I just love the art style of this game. It's really fun.
I have an owl visitor coming lately. It's so cute.
a divine arrow.
Do you work with
There's only one heavenly
Athena?
creature I know of. Well, several really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Wait till you get to see Cerberus.
I heard about you. Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the
Optimus?
hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Ooh, special. Actually, you're gonna do our attack.
Power of the hunt sounds like good company to keep.
So do you know what's his name?
Zagreus?
Yeah. Do you know what he's supposed to do as a god?
Honestly, no. I do not. I haven't, like, looked into him. Zagreus, I believe. That should at least get you close.
The underworld's power.
Oh, Zagreus? Zagreus is different.
Yeah. Artemis really said, I'm not like other girls, right?
So he's Hades' son?
Apparently, yes.
Zagreus.
Zagreus,
It
yes.
says it's Zeus' son. So Zagreus, a divine child who is the son of Zeus.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Zeus intended to make Zagreus his heir and bestow on him unlimited power, but Hera, out of jealousy, urged the Titans to attack the child while she, big word, hemmed with toys. Beguiled?
Beguiled.
Whatever that means. But
Do we want more health or do we want money?
money.
think I hear the
We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. Ooh, the hands are a nice touch.
Yeah. Oh, we can talk to Charon.
Yeah, I don't know what he does either.
Just minding my own business.
He's the ferryman that I was telling you about. That,
Yeah, the purple smoke dude.
yeah, he like ferries people into the underworld after they die. Well, I can only afford the food, so it's actually not money, it's the shop.
The infernal wares of this.
That would be me.
Yeah. That's authentic accent for Chiron. Right.
They absorb my blood.
Oh, these guys already?
Oh, Zagreus is known for the god of rebirth.
Okay, that's actually really fitting for this game, and you'll see why.
It's a baby screech owl. It's the cutest thing ever. And I love owls.
I'm gonna die here. I wasn't prepared to fight these bitches already.
Well, I told you, you're not here for a long time, you're here for a good time. Who else here watched Hercules as a kid? The animated movie.
I did. I just showed it to M for the first time the other day.
Did not watch it. I think it was on, but I was not interested in watching it.
2 health.
Goddamn.
I have 2
Now
health.
you have health. That's what health looks like, right?
No, this is
One health.
This one was bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You've got quite the fighting
Ares.
spirit in you there, I have to say.
I absolutely love Ares' design in this. It,
He's very cool.
You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
You mean Huncules?
you mean Huncules? I don't know which one I want to do.
With your power, Lord Ares, maybe I'll get out of
I only
here.
have 2 health. There's no way, like...
Numbskulls.
I mean, these ones are easy to beat. But...
Well, how do you see Zagreus? As you're fucking demolishing things.
there you go.
Oh, wow.
I died.
How do you see him?
Um...
Damn it. I'm home.
I don't think I hear from deities mostly, but I heard I don't look like that to Ares. Randomness.
I don't know. I see him still with the dark hair, but he's, I don't know, not as edgy looking just by looks. If that makes sense. I don't know. I associate Zagreus a lot to this game, so it's hard for me to like.
Well, is he in a suit?
I see him in a suit, yes.
And he has dark hair that's kind of like slicked over to the side.
Yeah.
I've been seeing him for the last couple of days.
Of course. Naturally.
And I just didn't know who he was, so I just didn't say anything.
Let's talk to
Welcome to the House
Hypnos.
of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more.
I also feel like the music can come down a bit.
More than others.
But
I love that the character you play as is the god of rebirth, love, I'll say, lore-wise, and video game-wise. You can die constantly and come back to keep playing. It's clever.
But look, you
There's
can
a
pet
good boy.
Cerberus. You can pet the dog.
It is very cool. He's got a yellow tongue. Who's the dude writing?
Hades.
Oh, that's Hades. His hand is as big as your head.
Stupid
Bigger than
boy.
your head.
Stupid
I tell you,
boy.
nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
I don't know why he calls him father.
You've returned. Good to see you,
Talk to
lad.
Achilles.
Despite the
Oh my God.
circumstances. Remember
That was
your
a good
training
character
out there.
design for him.
The pain of death is but another obstacle.
Man, Clifford changed a lot. Listen, I absolutely love
Take
Cerberus.
care, Achilles.
Absolutely love him.
The House of Hades. That
I also think it's funny because the
dark
House of
and
Hades is a
lair
title
the underworld's
of
king.
a Percy
So
Jackson book.
Not just to him, but to his willful
One of my favorite
progeny.
books. That's the book I read after getting a concussion. Oh,
You have come home. Do not despair, child. Such
That's
setbacks
exactly
are
how I see her.
may be
Like
overcome.
exactly. Even
And
like
with
the
time,
moons on her
you make
shoulders.
contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a
yeah,
considerable
I love
risk reaching out.
Nyx's design. You were reading with head trauma? Wasn't supposed to, but I was, yes.
The risk is not to me.
After I was hit by a car and had a concussion, that book came out. Read it anyways. Wasn't supposed to, but I did. Read the entire book in 4 hours.
Oh my god.
That is why I have memory issues to this day.
Then go.
Hey, room.
But we can remember Percy Jackson.
I can't remember Percy Jackson.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so pretty much every single time you die, you can come here and like upgrade upgrade yourself. Mm-hmm. You got hit by a what now? Oh yeah, I forget this is like Riker lore that not a lot of people know. Yeah, I was hit by a car in high school when I was walking.
While not being in a car.
Yeah, I was walking across the street. Let's get more health, and we can do that.
All set.
Now we can leave again.
Okay.
But yeah, you can upgrade other weapons and get other weapons and things like shield, trident, bow. But you ready to see some real beauty?
I can do this.
Don't worry, after I smashed my head, I
Past the wretched shades of
ran
Tartarus.
all of the
Easy
Call of Duty
filled.
zombies.
In
Look at
Dallas,
how
I'll be running into Meg.
What is that?
A river of flame ought to be
This
just
is
beyond. Find a way up to Elysium from there and.
I think this is technically
All right. Let's give it another shot.
Tartarus,
I can escape from the courtyard back there.
but that's the first of the 3 layers that we have to
Got you.
escape through.
So you're going through the different layers of hell.
Yeah.
What are the layers based off of?
The 3 different areas of the underworld. Tartarus, Elysium. I always forget the 3rd one. I always just remember Elysium the most.
Okay. In the name of Hades.
Well, is this like
Greetings there,
from
young
like
man.
Dante's Inferno?
Look,
No.
Your father's
okay.
always been
'Cause I
rather
was like, the
difficult,
Blood River
and
makes
he's not
sense.
so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong. Here on Olympus.
This is also very similar to how I see
On your
Zeus.
journey, have my blessing.
Yeah.
Especially like face-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Jay.
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day.
What does Persephone do?
Night. Whenever.
In the game, or
No, just as a god.
Nothing.
so she's considered the goddess in charge of like seasons and things.
Ah, makes sense.
So in like mythology and lore, the reason that we have winter, like fall and winter, is because that is when she is in the underworld with Hades. Springtime and summer is when she is in the overworld, or like on Olympus. Because after Hades kidnapped her,
A chthonic key.
they like worked out a deal and all that all that
Got you.
shit. So
Because it says online that Persephone is his mom.
mm-hmm.
Which might also be why Hades calls him
boy.
yeah, and he calls Hades
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
So Persephone is Zeus' daughter.
I know Persephone is Demeter's daughter.
Coin from the dead.
Dude, Zeus gets around, huh?
Yeah, that is truly the just like essence of Greek mythology is Zeus gets around a lot.
Yeah, because it says the divine child who's the son of Zeus as a snake and his daughter Persephone.
Yeah, Zeus is kind of known especially for turning into animals and impregnating people.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was supposed to, like, Zagreus is supposed to be the heir until Hera, which I guess is with Zeus actually.
Hey, stay
Titans
tuned.
happened.
Long time no see.
Wretches.
How's it going?
Yeah. Zeus is a ladies' man.
That was for last time.
Deity, mortal, no preference.
Your father Hades and my father Zeus have not communicated
Concussion
in
syndrome
some
is
time.
a thing.
Zeus refuses
Okay,
to
I'm done mothering.
I'm enjoying this rad artwork and learning about how Riker was booped by a car. Riker lore. Yeah, I was walking across the street to go to the bus stop to go to high school. And
Wisdom guide me.
was hit by a car.
Each exit has its own reward.
Had to get homeschooled for a while. Had a bad concussion. That was the second time I ever
I'll
got
be
a
right back.
concussion. But the first time I ever got a concussion was at a Mormon girls' camp.
This could be something back
Because
home.
more Riker lore. Used to be a competitive dancer. So when I would dance, I would do like tumbling and like some acrobatic stuff and everything. So I was going to do it in this cabin at this Mormon girls camp, and someone got one of the other little girls that was there and was swinging her around as I was going back and bumped into me, so I stumbled and hit my head on the cement and got a concussion. And fun fact, the girl who swung the little girl into me is the same one who was there when I was hit by a car. So she was the only person who witnessed both of my concussions besides me. Fun fact. Do we want money? No, we should talk to Aphrodite. I think we should talk to Aphrodite.
Hello. Fuck, I touched the heater, now it thinks the house is gonna catch on fire.
I told everyone about how I also got a concussion at Mormon girls camp.
Yeah,
You and me.
I ride horses, and I like told Riker, and Riker's like, I'll ride horses with you. And I'm like, if you fall off the horse, I'm not gonna be okay.
Yeah. Well, I also have a very bad back.
Yeah.
Like, very bad. You guys are just getting all the Riker lore today. The bottom vertebrae of my spine, right above my tailbone, or my L5S1, is actually not connected. It is slipped forward, so, I have spondylolisthesis. It's very painful. So I've dealt with chronic pain with that for a while. We're gonna meet Aphrodite.
Anyone else?
Ready?
Ooh.
That must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so
I like how she's
I've decided
naked.
I should aid you for the moment. You interested?
Take this one.
Interested? In the power to break
Yeah,
hearts?
I love her. She's great.
Sure, I don't see why not.
I don't know. I really like, even though like the artwork isn't necessarily like perfect, accurate. I do really like how they depicted them. I think it's really cool, just from an artist perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, we've talked to Aphrodite before. We talked to her about love, naturally, so.
Let's shop. Let's buy things. Yeah, let's buy that. Well,
What do I get?
Ignite. Great.
Let me see.
Health or money?
Health.
Great. So yeah, back problems from being hit by a car, doing competitive dance for years, and doing competitive martial arts for years equals Riker is
broken
and has the body of a 90-year-old when I was 19, and now I'm older than 19, obviously. But
So, worried about putting her on a horse. Not because the horseback riding will suck, but you falling off a horse is what I'm worried about.
Let's go pomegranate.
Long way from home.
Yeah, I did physical therapy for a while for my back, and I literally was like 19 years old doing physical therapy alongside like 80 and 90-year-olds, and I was like, what is happening?
Of power.
Let's upgrade our dash.
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
He's just kind of sitting there and taking it, but okay.
To be fair, falling off a horse will always be a worry. You shouldn't try to short one if you want. And share some of what? Share some of it with use when it's not private times. I don't know if I even read that. Just because it's slanted, my dyslexia is like, I could flip it all the way around. Sorry.
Proud of you. Hello. Reflected.
Well, I feel like the Zagreus dude has been around us for a while. I feel like he is literally the death card in tarot, which is why he's a bit spicy.
Yeah, I mean, rebirth makes sense.
Yeah, because I was like, if you're rebirth, why did you come out of the shadows? That seems like weird. And he's like, when you're rebirth, you need to know about the shadows and the light. You can't have one without the other, and I'm the balance between both. Because you can't have rebirth without death. So that's what I feel like I'm doing with my life the last year. I haven't gotten to the year point. Like year and a half, almost year. Yeah. But I'm going through something called a Saturn return. If you guys want to know what your Saturn return is, there's calculators. You can look up your Saturn return. But all I can tell you about Saturn return is
Kieran's shop.
every move you make is a tower card. And if you don't know what that means, tower card is chaotic change. It sucks.
Now let's have a look at
It's very drastic, overwhelming, hate all of it, don't want to do it, can't do it. Return of the Saturn.
How much money do I have? Ooh, I can only get...
Equine therapy has helped me so much. You know, maybe it will help you, but if you're fucking jumping a horse that's like running full speed ahead against a fence that's taller than it is, I don't know about it, right? What are you doing?
Do I get another boon from Aphrodite? Do I up my health? Do I heal?
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite.
I'll take it.
Looks like we meet again, dearest, here among the foul detritus of the boatman's wares. You truly take me to the best of places.
One time I got a cartoon image of Aphrodite clairvoyantly, so I had to look up if anyone drew her as a cartoon, and then I saw the exact image. This happened roughly 2 years ago.
And I can reckon quite
I love when that shit happens.
It's maybe it's because you're a medium.
We're gonna meet one of my favorite characters.
Well, this is
She's so hot. I love her.
Hot Sagrius.
One wing.
Not one step further.
She's one of the Furies.
So she does have one wing.
Yeah, there are 3
Haven't
Furies.
we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else
My
to be?
headphones like to turn themselves off when it doesn't think that I'm using them.
Your father sent me.
Even though I can
All
hear
along
sound through it, I
on
don't
your bedside than
understand.
his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
Also, they have unmatched sexual tension
A
between the
man
2 of
after
them.
my own heart.
I'm also going to die this fight, I can tell you right now.
The back of her wing is cool.
There's no way that I don't. The range on this is so short.
That's just not enough.
Yeah, there's no way that I can win this fight first try. She's very difficult. I have to pretty much beat her to get out of this
That's good.
level. Which one of you bitches over here did things to me?
Can you talk to the Furies? What are Furies again?
So you remember in the Percy Jackson show, the Electo?
The people that sing.
What?
The people that sing.
No, so remember like the old lady that confronted them on the bus?
Oh, the one with the eyeball.
Yeah.
Ah, they're the eyeball people. Got it.
No, those are the Fates.
No, I don't know what's going on then. They're the people that sing in the togas.
No, those are the Muses.
Okay, I don't know them.
Okay,
Those are my best guesses.
You're thinking of Hercules.
Yeah.
Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
In the TV show, there was like the Mrs. Dodds, like winged creature that was like following him around and gave everything, the teacher with the wings.
Yeah.
That is one of the Furies. They work with Hades.
To do what? Just like imps. Higher level.
Look it up.
Wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful.
I don't want to misquote or say the wrong thing.
Anyway,
There's too many people that
fates are next
will
to you next time.
correct me and be mean about it if I'm wrong.
Fury what? Hades? Because Fury is an emotion and a movie. Here we go.
Yeah, so like what?
3 ancient Greek goddesses of vengeance who lived in the underworld. So they're vengeance.
Yeah, I hope so too. Someone's at the desk next to the throne.
They were thought of as personified curses or ghosts of those who had been murdered.
Life, and I can always tell when someone's better than their circumstances. Fight like I fight out there.
Yeah, Percy Jackson is a book and TV show.
See what's to do.
We don't talk about the movies.
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the busy work. And here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That Shade boy is my newly designated contractor. One whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for
Yeah,
anything
I
my
also,
subjects
I don't
should
see
demand
Hades
I do.
like this, but his voice sounds similar.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to
He
guilt
doesn't
me
have
into
as
finding
much
the
hair.
exorbitant furnishings
Yeah.
you
And he's
desire.
not as thick, which you sees.
Yeah.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my
I met the
regiment,
Furies once
then we
in
might
the
finally have
underworld,
time
and their
for-
energy is intense.
Nice. Some sort of special offer for me, my good Shade. Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
Question though, how did you get to the underworld, and can you take me?
Jay took me once. My brother
Rude.
Jay. I'm just saying.
I don't know if Jay, if you see this, I think you should take me too.
I shall.
I won't forget you, Nix, I swear it.
We go again. So yeah, obviously this game is somewhat repetitive because you gotta keep going.
Do anything.
Equine therapy is an emotional thing. We don't ride. We get a horse to bond with to do trust exercises. Yeah, but there's also, because I went to school for equine whatever. I didn't go for specific equine therapy. I went for like equine facilities. But for equine therapy, it is actually very therapeutic for certain people that need like rehab and stuff like that, because the horse moves your hips in a certain way and it helps your balance, and it also helps to move your hips in a way that is comfortable and allows you to strengthen the whatever muscles or flexibility in this area of your body. So you do it in an emotional way, but you can also do it in a physical way where you ride the horse and the horse helps you with your hips back, that sort of thing, the flexibility of the core muscles, and balance things. So technically it would be helpful, but the thing I'm worried about is Riker falling off.
I've ridden horses before.
Yeah.
I've just never fallen off a horse.
Yeah.
Enough.
Is this true?
Yes.
Yes. Pyro.
Ares or Aphrodite?
Aries. Oh, I've never done that. They don't offer that at the place I go. Good to know. Yeah, usually it is specifically for people that have disabilities. It's like a therapeutic program for that sort of thing. Because it can be emotional thing that helps, like anything with animals a lot of times can help kids, or it can help people with like
Did you happen to know
communication and stuff like that, because it's more than just physical, because I understand that aspect, but
count, and I am most impressed.
it can also be physical. Things I know because I went to school for horses for a second. But you are not wrong. Equine therapy could help Riker potentially, but also at the same time is dangerous. But
Yeah, I don't know. I know how to manage my pain in the best way I can.
I'm just worried about you breaking your back off.
Yeah.
Since it's not attached to the rest of you.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. It's not attached fully. But
How many people do you know have broken your back before? Because I know several, and they've done it while riding. You got hit by a carpet, that's different. And I also don't know that you consider yourself a broken back.
I don't know. I walked myself out of the hospital the same day after getting hit by a car.
Autism.
And they didn't know that I had bad back issues, so...
Yeah.
Why did you go that way? That's not where I sent you. Money.
Good enough.
Just to affirm something, during the deity live stream, you mentioned how Apollo was around me. And the night before, I was looking up Apollo shirts to buy. The night before. What's up? Usually that shit happens. It's a lot of times for me when I realize there's a deity near me, people will just randomly talk about it, or I'll hear a song on the radio that has their name in it, and it's just so weird. Like weird coincidental shit like that.
There's nothing here. Lame.
Mine didn't show up on an MRI. I'm glad we're just talking about broken backs.
Yeah, I don't know, I had like no broken bones after getting hit by a car, which I know is like
astronomical
wild. Because I literally just had a concussion and road rash. Because my dance and martial arts training saved my life that day. Because
from the dead.
I did more damage to the car than the car did to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Hmm?
What do I get?
Can't remember what I need to hit to look at those, so I'm just not going to. Let's go talk to Poseidon. We haven't talked to him yet.
You lads again, huh?
With pop culture deities, for me, I tend to be thinking about them, or a trailer of a movie with them in it will pop up. Yeah, it's weird.
Where did my little thing go? Am I blind?
I don't know what little thing you're talking about.
The little, like, I don't know, the thing that allows me to cast. I don't know where it went. I like threw it out and now it's not here. Here it is. It's back now. We're fine.
Oh, I like how you can see it on my screen.
That's what you get.
What?
You can see you playing on my computer.
Oh, you can. I didn't think. I didn't know that. Like,
I was like, wow, there's some pretty colors above my head.
Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
yeah, I don't know. I was walking across the street. Car came. I managed to jump, landed, and smashed into the windshield. The woman slammed on her brakes, and I went flying off into oncoming traffic and slid in the road. Yeah, didn't break any bones.
I feel like I've talked to Poseidon when I was little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's telling me because I'm like, I can't swim. I hate water. Why do you talk to me? He was like, you were an orca whale in your past life. And I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like I caught a big one. The power of the sea should be of help.
That's right. It's B. B for boons.
So, can you talk to the Furies now that we know that they are murderous intent and...
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've talked to them before.
Really? About what?
They want to say trauma things.
Ah.
Trauma things that I'm not gonna share right now.
Do they deal with like I don't know, they say that online that they deal with vengeance.
Yeah.
So, that makes sense. They say that they deal with like human interactions with things. Cause, I don't know, most of these stuff deals with like death and then like letting things go sort of manner. So they're like talking about it in that sort of way. They say with boys it's like just have a fight. Just hit me right here. And then they like hit you in the face and they're like, we're good now. And then they're BFFs.
I never understood that.
Yeah. I usually tell people, if you're ever mad at me, I'm gonna buy you chocolate ice cream cone with sprinkles, and then never do that, and because they're mean to me, and then I don't do that. Maybe I should try the like punching people in the face, but I think I would be nervous.
I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should do that.
Why?
Because I don't think that's good. I don't know, just...
Are those things attacking you?
Yeah, they're crystals.
Interesting. Mother, I crave violence.
That is truly Em in a nutshell. I know everyone's like, Em's so peaceful. She craves violence so much. I mean, I support it, but
I have to just, what is the word? Keep up appearances, but I'm actually squishy on the inside. Athena must be proud that they named Athens after her, right? I don't know. I don't think she cares so much.
I was gonna say, I feel like she's like, I understand why they did it, but I don't know. I don't feel like she really cares one way or another.
Yeah, she says it's just like human things.
Yeah. I mean, she's considered like the god of like architecture and strategy and battle stuff, so.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Hey, you too, Casey.
Yeah, she's like, it means more to the people than it does to her.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, that's an interesting answer.
Got some fine wares for sale, don't?
But yeah, if you have questions for deities, we can try and answer them. Let us know.
Boatman would come through and you would find amongst his wares this gift.
Sometimes you need a good whacking game like this one, honestly. I love a good hack and slash.
Mine.
I'm not gonna beat Meg this time either. I can already tell you.
Hello, Meg.
Ever stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my
Tell Apollo I say hello.
Reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting here.
No, it says tell Apollo I say hello.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
He says it'd be scary if he said hello back to you. Because he's like, you can tell me hello. You don't need a medium to do that.
Listen, I know that like I'm just gay, but I love Megara so much.
A Fury.
She's great.
Not a scratch.
I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the ones that are from Norse mythology, or what these things called.
Valkyries?
Yeah.
But I knew what you were talking about.
I talked to someone that has a past life as a Valkyrie.
I remember you telling me about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, they tell me that they're kind of, a Valkyrie's kind of like a death fairy.
Oh, I forgot that I had...
Holy shit!
Well, it's fine. I forgot that I had a second life. We died.
Okay, she got me.
What? Ha! Megra the Fury got you again! She is unstoppable, isn't she? One time, I tried to stop her on the way to have a chat with your dad, and she didn't even turn her head.
Oh, skewered. Yeah, absolutely just demolished.
My condolences.
Back again. I see you've decided to come home. Changed your mind yet? Or looking for more pain and suffering?
That's not how you spell
It's because her voice is just too smooth. I love it.
Pain and suffering for sure. After all.
You keep telling
Well, he's
us
the
of
god
that,
of sleep.
boy. But mark you my
Makes sense,
words,
Hypnos.
Sooner or later, this life that you have chosen for yourself.
Good talk. Good talk.
Don't worry, he says he's not the Sandman.
What once was a
Says the
small
Sandman works for him.
area within the House of Hades now
He says it
is
in a joking
single
manner.
in utter shambles since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, warning the missing prince.
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
Upgrades.
Valkyrie takes the souls to Valhalla. I believe so. They take souls over to the after place. I don't know what they call it.
Which weapon should we unlock? Trident, shield, or bow?
Bow.
There we go.
Probably unlock the shield since you keep getting shot by some lady, but you know.
Over here.
What the?
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly. How's it going? But
Skelly.
enough of the small talk already. I'm here
Training
to do a
dummy.
job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
Taking it a shot?
Can you ask Aphrodite if she was around one summer when I listened to a lot of love music? Might have been my own imagination. I feel like it was someone else. They have more of a like solemn feeling to them. Because Aphrodite, I always get this like bubblegum feeling for her. But it's someone that's female. It's a deity.
Bye, everyone.
I don't know.
Hey, course guys, how are you doing?
That sound. That was revelry?
Oh,
People
this
having
is
a
also
good
one of
time.
my favorite
Well, sure then.
deity designs in this
Hades,
game.
Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Hey there, Zagman. How's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
I don't know, I've talked with Dionysus, and like the personality they have for him is like in this game is very similar.
Percival. Let's see.
He's the white-haired dude with the resolve.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's funny.
The white-haired one with the resolve. I like that. That's
Resolve.
the gun and the resolve.
The resolve. And the glasses.
Leave it
Yeah.
to a of wine to liven things up around here.
I forgot that I'm using the bow. I have to play differently.
Okay. Ask Ares if he is the one watching me, please. He says yes, but what do you mean by watching? You talked to him the first time I got a reading with you. Now I know who you are. Yeah, didn't register that that was the same dude. But I get it, I get it.
That ought to keep me going for a bit.
Also, in case you guys missed the announcement earlier, Em and I, on our other channel, Haunted Smoke and Mirrors, launched a Patreon. It is pinned in the top of chat. You get
Check it out.
Yeah, you get cool perks. It's demon themed. You should look at it. It's a good time.
Since there are so many deities, how does one even begin to find out which ones are working with them? We have a video on Smoke and Mirrors that talks about the beginnings of, like, deity work. Because it's a little bit convoluted, but a lot of times the deities that you are drawn to are usually the ones that you are meant to work with. They have similar energy or similar vibes to you. So, us, for example, we like the darker things. We like things that deal with, like, the underworld, daemons, that sort of thing. So we work with Hades, hence why we're playing Hades. It's very fitting for us. So it's things like that, or maybe you are really keen on architecture, maybe you're really keen on, like, reading books, maybe you're really keen on, like, I don't know, mediumship. Different deities are going to help you with different things, but it also goes into, like, what you're doing in your daily life. Did you just have a breakup? Maybe you're working with love gods. Do you want to get a certain job? Maybe you're working with gods that are going to help you with, like, achieving those dreams. Maybe you are working with this Zagreus dude and you're restarting stuff in your life. Like, maybe a lot of things have, like, come to an end, which you were probably working with a deity for that, and now you're working with the rebirth deity. So your deities are going to change based upon what you're doing. You're going to have ones that stay with you for a long time, stay with you your whole life. Just depends on what you're doing and what resonates with you at the time. But my suggestion is go after deities that fit you and your personality, fit you and what is going on with you right now, in order for you to, like, find the ones that are gonna fit with you best. Because if you go after, like, the more popular ones, just because they're more popular, you might have issues there.
I hate the bow. I'm switching back after this. It's just, like...
Well, I didn't know that you couldn't, like, switch between the two.
Yeah, you have to, you like, get to use one.
Well, what happens if you got the, like, shield then?
You just use the shield, but you can, like, throw it and stuff.
Oh, got you. Because I was like, if you got the shield, then...
Yeah.
How do you do anything? Thanks for the advice. Much appreciated.
Yeah, I also linked the video where we talk about, like, the basics of getting into deity work and what it entails. So you can always check that out too.
Yeah, it'll give you more details. I don't know, for me, I've recently found out that I work with Iris, and the reason why I figured that out is because one of my signs and symbols are rainbows. So her signs and symbols are rainbows, plus I'm a medium, so it's a little bit different, but I could see this, like, blonde woman with angel wings. Thought she was an angel until someone was like, have you looked up Iris? And I looked her up and I was like, holy, why have I been seeing you for 3 weeks?
Yeah, it was a good time.
So it's stuff like that, or like Aphrodite has signs and symbols for owls. I've been hearing owls lately. And she's a god of, like, war and, like, knowledge, right? She's kind of like Hermione.
Yeah, she deals with a lot. Or I don't know, sometimes you're laying in bed talking about love things and Aphrodite just starts talking to you by tapping your Apple Watch and lighting up your wireless charger thing.
Yeah, if you guys, since we're on meddling mediums, you guys watch us use, like, the flashlights and things tap that. Riker has this, like, charging thing for their Apple Watch, and if you tap the top of the Apple Watch, it, like, lights up. Well, that was happening by itself one night and was responsive to questions. And we were like, are you Aphrodite? And she was like, yeah, it's me, bitch. So she was helping with love-related things, which is a fun time. But
yes.
Yeah, working with deities and figuring out who you are, who you work with, is a process. But they will give you the signs and symbols needed for you to figure it out if you're supposed to, if you need that sort of thing. I feel like I've had some deities my whole life, but I've gotten some new ones the past 5 years with my spiritual awakening. I just don't know who. I'm sure it's a lot. I feel the same way. Is there a deity that deals with cats? There's probably several. There we go. There's probably several, but I was thinking about Freya.
Freya. Bast is one. She's Egyptian. Freya is Norse. But yeah.
I can use this to unlock a weapon. I can still fight.
I always saw someone over the earth with long black hair along the mask draped cloths for a dress. This was like 6 years ago, so I wonder if she's still around. I knew nothing of deities then. I feel like she is around. The Enchantress is Egyptian stuff, right? That movie.
I honestly am not entirely certain.
I'll look up. Because I feel like she might be an Egyptian thing. Because that's the immediate thing they show me.
Come die again.
Oh no!
I stepped on a trap. Yeah. So like another like Enchantress is from like
blasted spike traps everywhere.
like comics, but
yeah. They're just using that to tell me information about the person. She's not the enchantress.
So you got scared by a spike trap out there, huh? Well, that's too bad.
I have not.
Too bad, boy.
Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut.
I think it's some sort of Egyptian god that you're seeing, but I could be wrong about that because I don't know much about deities. So.
Oh, I had little choice about that boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very
That's what I thought too, and when I went to look around for her, I couldn't find anything quite like her, but I know she's really important to me. There's like a link that Riker usually uses called mythopedia.com. This might be helpful for you to maybe look things up and see, but
yeah, I go through there because the thing about deities is there are a lot of like signs and symbols or things that overlap over multiple like deities from different like pantheons, different cultures. So it's hard to like
show me something new.
I don't know, fully identify the like I don't know, just one sometimes, and it's something that you gotta figure. At least I think it helps a lot for you to like explore figuring out who your deity is. Because like if you feel drawn to like Ares, you probably work with him. So looking into him or checking him out might help. I'm switching back to this.
Blade of the underworld. I need your strength.
She tapped the entire earth and it ripped somehow. Does that mean much or just symbolism? Usually the signs and symbols that they will show you mean things to you. She shows me the veil covered around the earth. So she makes me feel like she deals with, like,
This mark,
she deals with,
almost like a batwing. In the name of
sorry,
Hades,
it's a lot of
yes, I
things, but
accept
she
this
makes me
message.
feel like she deals with the ego of people. It's kind of like the veil between us and everything else, but not in the, like, you have to pass through the veil. But she also says, okay, let me, she's telling me things and correcting me. Let me explain what's going on in my head. She shows me this veil going across the earth. She's like huge, like her head's the size of the earth, and the veil goes around it. And she says that the veil is the separation between the here and the spiritual place, like heaven. And she says the veil is ego. So once you are able to pass through ego and leave that behind, you can become one with spirit again. Because ego is separation. It's everything that makes you feel like you are a separate human being living in a separate body, doing human things, and nothing else exists.
Sorry, I'm dying.
Does that make sense? You good?
Would you mind grabbing me a water bottle?
Yeah. Here, go.
Thanks, I got a tickle in my throat. I'm dying.
Sorry.
Okay, thanks. It's fine. Everything's fine.
You good?
I don't know.
Okay. You may have already answered this. Does everyone have a deity like we have spirit guides? Yes, but it's slightly different. So everyone works with deities whether you know it or not, because deities are essentially the, like, connections from the human aspects of things to, like, the celestial ideas of things. So sun gods aren't necessarily the sun, they are the connection between us and the sun. So with that in mind, they help us day to day with things that we need within our lifetimes, because when we are incarnate, we forget about everything else. So everyone has deities, everyone works with deities, and it can change, which is why it's different than a spirit guide. Your spirit guides are there with you all the time, and your spirit guides are directly associated to you and your soul, whereas deities are not necessarily connected to your soul in the same way. They can work with a lot of different people and not just you. And they can come in and leave based upon what you need in your life. So they're a little bit different. But it was a good question. We haven't answered it yet.
Something for the mirror.
It's not like you can shove your hand down your throat and scratch the heck out of it either. And sometimes water doesn't work, right? Yeah.
The moment you said veil over the earth, my computer died. I'm looking back at what you said. I can say it again. The veil between us, people talk about the veil, it's the veil between us and the spirit realm. The veil is ego. Ego is the thing that separates us from everyone else. It makes us feel like we are a separate human body living a separate human experience and nothing outside us exists. So once we are able to accept that that is not how it is, we can pass through the veil and go to be part of the collective again. She says she deals with that. Because the ego can also, like, run rampant in the physical realm. Which is, I feel like, why you're seeing the earth split in half. Or the earth on fire. That's the vibe I get. Very, very interesting, considering she showed me that years ago. It makes a lot of sense to the context of what I was going through at that time. I appreciate that. It gave me a lot of missing pieces. Sure. I don't know who she is, but that's what she says.
Brilliant.
Do you want to give him our thing of ambrosia?
I don't know what that means.
We're gonna do it.
Kieran, you've been such a reassuring sight. I thought I'd offer you a token.
It's like giving him a
of
gift.
gratitude.
Does he like it?
Can't you tell? You know?
Wait, you don't have
Wish
to
I
give me
talked
something
like
in
that.
return. It was a gift. I don't know what to say, mate.
I can't afford anything. I'm a broke boy. Does Griel have levels in this or just stats? So there's like 3 different like levels, kind of. Or are you talking about like character levels? Mostly just stats. So every time you die, you have like the chance to like upgrade your like stats and what you can do and that stuff. But if you're talking game levels, there are like 3 different character levels. Okay, yeah. Because there are 3 different like game levels, the 3 different layers. So Tartarus, Elysium, and I always forget the other one. I'm terrible at this.
Time to mix up my style.
I
should do it.
Look at how fast he is.
Wow.
Also, I think this might be the last run I do.
Cool.
And then we can call it for the day.
Fantastic.
If that works for you.
Yes, it does. Did you get past that Fury?
No.
Ah.
I'm just hacking into this thing.
Rocks.
You'll be back, won't you?
She's too fetching. You know.
Oh, no, trial.
We have an intruder.
I have to survive for 45 seconds.
At least I'm picking up some coin.
I've died 3 times so far. Back on.
45 seconds feels so long when it's this. If I didn't have a timer, it'd be fine. But the fact that there's a timer stresses me. Stress.
Peace and quiet.
Just absolute fucking stress. Hey, Katarina, how are you?
What is Apollo the god of? Is it something to do with the sky?
Prophecy, sun,
Oh,
oracles.
sun god?
Yeah.
Sorry, there's someone that's like, can you ask Apollo? Wait, can you ask Apollo as to why he's around at the moment for me? Shows me the sky. He says you're looking at things too closely. You need to get more of a perspective. Because you're looking at things so closely, you're not realizing how they fit into place, and you're fighting over where the pieces should fit in the puzzle. But they already have a place. You just need to realize how they fit in the bigger picture. Does that make sense? I don't know what that's about, but I didn't say that.
What are you doing here? Oh, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see...
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness.
Yeah, heal me, please.
Certainly, Highness.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you, sir.
You can do it.
Why are you guys so mean to me? You should just not die. You don't need to, like, do any of that, you know. Thanks.
What do we have here?
I'm tired.
Me too. We got 3 hours of sleep.
Oh, hello.
Thank you. Gods can be puzzling. Yes, I agree with that.
Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
3 is not up. Yeah.
I have no.
We went to bed at like 4 a.m. and we're up at 7.
Besides,
Anxiety! Hence why we're not okay today.
Yeah, that's why we're like dead today.
But also, we were up until 4 a.m. because we were not okay last night, so.
Yeah.
we're only getting started. Blood and darkness.
One of my defying things. It'd be nice if I stopped studying traps.
Which god is the one that makes little invention things?
I typically associate that to Hephaestus.
Yeah, okay. Queer skies ahead. Do you see any deities currently helping me? I don't know of that many. So I'm not particularly feeling drawn to one. I feel like, what's his name again?
Hephaestus.
I feel like that god, Hephaestus, might be of interest.
Yeah, in mythology, he is the one who crafted all of the gods' weapons.
Yeah, he's like poppy and like orange. I know that makes no sense to you, but they're like telling me you're very good at deconstructing things and putting them back together in the way that they need to be.
Impossible.
Oh, you killed her.
Yeah.
Somehow I knew that was gonna happen.
Honestly, same, because I said it was going to be the last run.
The ancient blood. Achilles might know what to do with this.
So, of course, last run, we make it out of Tartarus. Heal.
How did you?
Damn it, can't get that. Poor me.
Poor me.
Should be useful.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle.
Cool, thanks.
Don't think I've gone this far. There.
Okay, you wanna stop here? Can you, or you save?
That's what I have to die to save, so...
Okay. You have to die here?
Yeah.
Do you go back to where you were before? Like all the way back? Oh, that sucks. That's stressful.
Yeah.
I see why people are asking if you like made it all the way through.
Yeah.
I feel Nick's hanging out in the background and sometimes wonder why, but I'm sure it will happen. The quiet reveal.
Power of Olympus.
We want more help.
Moving right along.
Is this true?
Yeah.
They make me feel like you're worried about something. Like Nick's.
Burn flingers.
He's there when you are ready to like start dealing with things.
Right on.
Because they make me feel like you're kind of like making yourself quiet for reasons I'm told. So when you're ready, she'll be there to help you get out of that box. Yeah, she makes me feel like some sort of like big change is gonna happen so that you don't stay in that box anymore.
I'm always worried. I'm a worrywart by nature.
Gorgons.
Oh, these are new. What? They added those since the last time I played. What the fuck is this shit?
Okay, thank you. That makes sense. I am also in denial and trying to push back on some of the changes. DLC?
I don't know.
Why, it's the Barge of Death.
Ugh. The barge. The tickle of my throat is back. It's fine.
It's fine.
Heads up.
Artemis still with me. Are you the one that I read? I think I read you. I drew Artemis with pink hair. Maybe it wasn't.
The one called Nyx.
Oh, is Artemis
She
the
is your
one
mother,
that's
as I understand?
Chastity?
We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods.
I get
Though
them all
Nyx
mixed
herself
up.
reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Yeah. Yes, she is.
I'm sure Lord Dionysus won't mind. Spreaders. Damn you.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I saw that coming. But it's alright. It's a good place to end.
What's up?
Before we get to the bow naga.
Alright then.
Oh, I like how he's sleeping too.
Yeah.
Anyways. What did you guys think? If you guys like the stream, let us know. We do like game streams on Tuesday morning-ish time. And we usually do like free readings where we do Q&As, questions, that sort of thing. We just vibe, sit, and chill. So if you're interested in the next one, we will probably be here next Tuesday. But we suck at doing live streams, so if you follow us on Instagram, we will tell you.
Yeah.
The next thing that we're gonna do, we are planning on doing a live stream on Thursday. I don't know what we are going to do, potentially a reaction video. So if you guys are interested in that, it might change. I don't know. We might do readings instead. We might do a reaction video. I don't know what we're gonna do. But if you guys are interested, we should be live at 7 p.m. EST on Thursday.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to interest you in naps. I might go take a nap, genuinely.
Yeah. So, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, I have to end here first.